Hey all, doing a quick gameplay video on the recently released Othercide. It's a tactical combat game with fighting system similar to what you'd see in like an XCOM or Final Fantasy Tactics type game. Caught a stream of it today from the developers, and I was really impressed with their design philosophy and some of the progression mechanics they described. I'd seen it before on the Steam store. It has a really cool art style. It's a lot different than what you'd see in other games. So at any rate, you'll see it here in a second. You always know you're in for an easy time when the intro screen has a bunch of corpses that look like your character. And none of them are monsters. All those corpses are just your character. Fortunately, your characters do look badass, although for some reason they fight in heels. They also all carry ribbons in case they're going to break out in impromptu competitive gymnastics for the Olympics. I'm not sure what the Book of Nostra is, but this heart thing is where you spawn all of your characters from. Your character hangs out in this voidy place. And by character, I mean they all spawn from like that single heart source. They all look the same. They just have different hairstyles. It's like they're like Barbie dolls with wigs. Despite that, I still do really like the art style in this game. So. But they're all daughters of this heart. So I've already like buffed up my guys earlier, so I need no more buffs. Just gonna go on the hunt. I have a challenging hunt and a hard hunt left. Taking the hard hunt because I failed miserably before, so I'm just gonna try it at an even harder setting. I'm going with all team melee here though. Shield, blade. Team is ready to take out these Silent Hill-like monsters. Ready to raid this Final Fantasy 11-esque crag Primavion thing that is the dimension between worlds.
What more
In
must we
between scenes, you
sacrifice
get to
before
see
the end?
the three-eyed raven here, or whatever it is, with the Plague Doctor mask. He's typically like taunting you too. Like he just doesn't like you. I don't know why. I've never really explained. I don't know who's in there under the darkness.
A wretched stench to mark a vile
He who
horror.
smelt it dealt it. You can see there's a sort of an active time combat battle meter. I've seen that in like a lot of like console tactical games. Good. The dual rock blocking formation has to be a superior formation, I'm sure. I think I saw that somewhere on a real-time real battles reenacted video somewhere. I'm set. So there's no fog of war in this game, so I can see all 8 of my opponents coming, if they had all spawned yet, but they haven't. Just looks like 4 of these plague doctors here. I don't know, this nightmarish place. I don't really have nightmares about plague doctors, but I've never really interacted with any, so I probably would have nightmares about them. Although I did recently discover the reason that I was pointing those is because they stuffed like herbs or something in there. Someone told me that, I had no idea. But these guys don't stuff herbs in there. They probably stuff like nunchucks or something in there. This black and whiteness makes me feel like I'm already like running from a graveyard, like I'm having to retrieve my corpse, which is probably accurate to this game typically. But I find that the waiting game is the better way to play this game, because there's not really any turn. There's no, like in this type of mission, the kill all. There's like they'll come to you, so I don't think there's any point in exposing yourself. I mean, I guess I don't know. But you know, I like the menus in this game. They're pretty intuitive. Plague doctors, they have no idea what they're in for. My team looks like they came from the academy of whatever that Final Fantasy game was, where you throw cards around at people. I can't even remember what it is. I own the game, but I haven't played it very much. It's the one with the kids in the academy or something. Final Fantasy something, I don't know. It's got like real-time combat, and I don't know. You seem to juggle around cards and throw them at people like you're Discount Gambit or something. It angers me that I can't remember the name of that Final Fantasy game now. I could click on my Steam library and look, but I'm not going to. Clearly got a advantageous positioning here. Got my tanks up front. 2 tanks. Got my Blade Master ready. My Blade Master needs some frickin' wind walk is what they need, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be targeted here. And by pretty sure I mean I know they're gonna be targeted, because I screwed up on recording the game audio and then had to go back and record this, so I know they're gonna be targeted here momentarily. But that's okay. We're fine here. Getting some bursty damage in. Bursty because these characters aren't really busty, but I'll take bursty over busty in this game. More efficient. Look at that. I don't think the jumping added anything to the strike at the end. It's sort of like, I'm not sure. It's like Chuck Liddell when he used to punch someone. I really don't think that the strange Superman-ish jumping motion added additional force, but again, I'm not Neil deGrasse Tyson or something. Like, he could probably tell you if it did. It's a pretty hefty hit. There's a lot of bleeding, but these characters come from a bloody heart, so I feel like they're right at home. There's some locking on again. Here comes my Blade Master out of nowhere. They don't need the wind walk. It's superfluous. Who needs wind walk when you have a slash on a flanked opponent with a 92% chance to hit? Look at that. Still deadified. Is that vaporized?
Exquisite. The doctor has sent a new atrocity.
A new atrocity has come. The doctor has sent him from that pool over there. It's bigger on the inside. That's how it can escape from there. Got to set up here for the perfect position. Like, no matter how they're moving. Oh, nice. Forgot about that. Freaking, look at that.
Striking.
Such an awesome killing move that they got a zoom in portrait like they were the fucking player of the game. Also, backstabbing tank. The broken dual classing there. This guy just walked right into this pincher maneuver here. Double blocking on this plague butcher. I didn't quite get him there, but don't worry, I have 42 AP left. I don't care if it's gonna push me back down to 100 on initiative. I don't need any more initiative. I just need a slam.
Progress has its.
I like how he's still flanked after the first hit too. He has no time to turn 45 degrees.
More of his doctors. Or should I say acolytes?
Or should I say misspelling is what I should say. I guess I could turn subtitles off. I don't know, for some reason they come on by default. I don't find this mission that it has on the harder setting to be any harder. Maybe hard is actually easier than challenging, but I don't think so because there's 8 enemies, which is more than the 4 that I saw before, or 6 or whatever. At least according to my math. I haven't brushed up in a while. I have a neighbor who's a math teacher. I can ask him. I don't know. He's too busy to usually talk about like fractals or something. I don't even know what those are other than kind of dungeon stage in Guild Wars. Guild Wars 2, I guess. I hardly remember Guild Wars 1. Guys floating in. 3 plague doctors waiting to get bitch slapped. That nose makes for a good slapping target. Pay no attention to that. That is my other laptop notifying me there's an email.
One less to plague the
Pay
innocent.
no attention to the man behind the curtain. I don't know, but the real MVP of this is that rock, and not like Dwayne Johnson. I just mean that rock is in literally that rock that I'm huddled around. That's the true leader. Version of this game so well, it's really well done. So there's not a lot to mock here thus far. I don't know why I keep getting emails on my laptop, but I don't know. I didn't bring my gunner with this time. I do like to point out on the gunner that clearly looks like they're like inspired from like the Equilibrium movie. They look like they're always performing like gun katas, like they're trained by Christian Bale or something. Tay Diggs or whoever else is in that movie. Rufus, I don't know. Fucking the Robert the Bruce guy, Braveheart. Can't remember his name. I think it's Rufus something. I don't know why that guy has this sword icon over them. He's just hanging out there by himself, but he's gonna get smashed with this slam. Or slammed with this slam. I don't know. I don't want to say smashed. I guess that's what the kids call fucking these days. I don't know, but whatever. They locked him down in place. Couldn't finish him there though, huh? Lazy tank. Do all the work over here. More slamming. I only have 3 abilities, so really there's not a whole lot of selection. I can do the triple hit thing, or I can do the 1 hit thing
How
that slows them
foolish my
down their
fears.
initiative.
Memories of another life. Guard them.
So I
well.
thought I got some awesome unlocks that were classes there because it said Witch and Guardian, but it turns out that those are actually not class unlocks, that those are memories, which are effectively things that you can attach to your skills. And like, I don't know. They're not like materia or something, you don't have to level them up, but anyway, this
How
stage was
foolish
labeled as
my
hard,
fears.
but it really wasn't that hard. Referencing the baddie that they show at the beginning here, I don't know, it's some little kid. Unfortunately now it's not enough experience to get the Blade Master to 3. But it's nice of them to do this little Charlie's Angels
Come what may,
black and
they
white
will
edition
slow
pose that they're
suffering's
doing,
progress.
I'm not sure.
And
They're covered some memories,
what will you remember?
ready to
now?
enter the next Promovian. Traits carry over even if you die, so my tank is now a DPS tank because they're aggressive, I guess. An extra skill, some shield bashing, pushes them back. You get the little animation screen like you've just purchased the new League of Legends champion that shows you how the skill works. It works exactly like it says. It pushes them back. Like they're like Rob Thomas. This is also a shield bearer. It would be the exact same skill selections. Like a cosplaying like a cat or something with that strange tattoo in those eyes. Would give this one the other skill. Blacksmith's Grace. It's sort of a weird name for a skill. Seems like you do for like a crafting skill or something, not something you would do with a tank. You can add memories here to your skills, like I just mentioned earlier. About to screw up here and put this on the wrong skill. Also, there's this one that's incompatible. I'm not really sure why it's incompatible. It's like, you know, it's Tinder memory skill matching or something. I got right swiped or left swiped or whatever it is. I don't know. I've never used that app. I got whatever swiped it is that's incompatible. Both pretty basic, just buffs the damage on the skill. I'll go ahead and slot it in the wrong skill though because of accidentally clicking. Like right here. Instead of putting this on the multi-hit skill, I'm going to put it on a single hit skill. Because I'm dumb. But that's it for the gameplay on this one. I'm on day 2 on this. You run through 7 days. As long as you can keep running the missions in each day, or you can end the day early, but it seems like you would want to try and get through as much as you can, but you can only use each character once per day. They get the little sleepy sign next to them afterwards. And there's no way to wake them up. You can't punch them in the face. These bright souls or something that you have to rescue on like a rescue mission. This also this little bestiary gives you like little descriptions of exactly how the monsters behave. So for like a weird alternate universe that's mysterious, they do have a lot of data collected. It's like the Croc Hunter went in and scouted it out for them. At any rate, this is finding this to be a pretty solid game. Anyway, if you like the gameplay or commentary or whatever, please click like. If you'd like to see more content, please hit subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.